Day 2 of the trial for the man accused of stabbing and killing a Waynedale Kroger cashier nearly 2 years ago.
21 Alive reporter Meg Rossler joins us live now from the Allen County Courthouse with the latest.
Heather and Linda, the defense and the prosecution have both rested their cases for Jermard Lewis, who is accused of murdering a longtime Kroger employee, Perla Nieto. Now, I will say the defense called their one and only witness to the stand today, who was Jermard Lewis himself. Listening to some of Lewis's testimony, I will say, is a bit disturbing to listen to. You could see somewhat of a lack of emotion and empathy when he admitted to stabbing Perla Nieto inside the store that day. He was even asked if he remembered how many times that he stabbed her, to which he answered, quote, "enough not to care." Now, Lewis's testimony is arguably one of the most important parts of trial so far, but I do just want to touch on another important detail that happened today. We did watch the initial video of Lewis being questioned by police back on December 7th, 2023. It was after the investigators matched his car to one at the Kroger earlier that day, where he was later arrested and found with a knife in his pocket. In that questioning, Lewis waives his right to an attorney and begins talking to police about the situation, saying that Perla Nieto had upset him at the store earlier that day, and he said that he returned and attacked her and stabbed her. Now, today, in similar fashion, Lewis did recognize that he's not required to testify, but he says he wanted to tell the jury his account of what happened that day. Now, like we had covered previously, Lewis says the argument that started earlier that day at the Kroger stemmed from hearing a name over the loudspeakers that Nieto was announcing. He mistook it for his own. Nieto and Kroger employees are saying that, it was an employee inside of the store. Lewis says he did not approach Nieto aggressively about the situation. He says he only started to get angry when she allegedly told him to shut up multiple times. He says the store manager told him he could stay, but he says Nieto was the one arguing, asking him to leave. Lewis said he then left angry, took his girlfriend home so she didn't have to witness the argument, but he says he returned to the store because he felt the situation was not over. He claims he returned to the store with no intent to kill Nieto. He says he approached her from behind and that she swung first, and then he pulled out the knife and stabbed her again, in his words, enough times not to care. Now, the defense is asking for his murder charge to change to an involuntary manslaughter charge because Lewis has been saying his intent was not to kill Nieto. Obviously, this court will resume tomorrow morning, where jury deliberations will begin, as well as closing arguments from the defense and the prosecution. But for now, reporting from the Allen County Courthouse, Meg Rossler, 21 Alive News.
All right. Thank you for the very latest on that, Meg. And of course, you can always get the very latest from the courtroom on air and online at 21alivenews.com.